We'll write a script to interact with our zkApp now. The steps are similar to our previous examples. We'll set up a local blockchain, set up a few accounts, set up an instance of our zkApp, and then we'll make a few transactions to our zkApp. We start by importing a smart contract and some basic things from OpenJS. Then we set up a local Mina blockchain and our deployer and sender accounts. We'll also set a salt argument that has some random value. Then we'll set up our zkApp. We'll create a random private key, derive a public key out of it, and set up our zkApp instance. We'll deploy it from our deployer account and initialize the value of our secret key. We'll wait for the proofs to generate, sign the transaction, and send it over to the Mina network. To see if our zkApp deployed successfully, we'll fetch the value of x and print it. We'll also fetch the value of status and print it. It should be 0, indicating that the lottery is open. And we'll also print the balance of our zkApp account. We'll do another transaction to add some prize money to our zkApp account. We'll be sending 100 Mina tokens from our deployer account to our zkApp account. We'll create a transaction from our deployer account. We'll wait for proofs to generate, sign it, and send it over to the Mina network. We'll then print the balance of our zkApp account after this transaction. Let's see how it goes. So you can see the smart contract were built, the zkApp was set up, we have a secret key set inside our zkApp, the status, the lottery status is set to 0, that means the lottery is open, and the zk balance at initialization was 0. Then our transaction from deployer account was successful, some prize money was added to our zkApp account, and now we have a zkApp balance of 100 tokens. Let's do another transaction now where we'll try to win the lottery. We'll send a transaction from the sender's account, guessing the field of the lottery. We'll print the zkApp balance after this transaction has completed successfully. We'll also track any events emitted during this transaction and print them. To see the transaction in more detail, we'll also do a pretty print of that transaction. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we can see that the smart contract was built, our application setup was successful, we added 100 Mina tokens as prize money into the lottery contract. The transaction 2 was initiated. After the transaction 2 completed, the balance of zkApp became 0 again because we guessed the lottery correctly. We also get a console.log of the events emitted during this transaction. When we see this transaction in a prettified format, we'll see that it consists of 2 account updates. 100 tokens were deducted from a zkApp account and 100 tokens were added to our account that guessed the answer correctly.